Hello?
Me, darling. Just managed to catch the 5:30.
Thought you were a touch early.
Sherry?
Please.
Dry?
Medium.
That smells lovely.
Lamb casserole. Just about ready.
Here we are.
Thank you. Ooh, whiskey.
Celebration. For catching the early train for once in a lifetime.
Any excuse.
Absolutely.
Good day?
Superb. Head office sent this amazing gadget to give the once over. Electronic agitator stroke molecule adjuster. It's a brilliant piece of equipment, but it doesn't work.
What's it supposed to do when it does?
Instant reproduction of three-dimensional objects. It's unbelievable.
What's unbelievable about photocopiers? They've been around for years.
No, darling, that's two-dimensional. I'm talking about three.
Oh. Your little playtime electronics seems to be getting rather above itself these days. Starting to sound like science fiction.
Well, it's the takeover that's done it. In fact, Frank and I were talking about it on the way home. And we came to the conclusion that, on the whole, it's a very good thing. I mean, it's no job for two grown-up men playing with executive toys all day.
Who are you trying to kid? You both had the whale of a time when you started the business.
Actually, yes, you're right there. We've had some giggles, haven't we? Hey, do you remember the electronic spiders?
We're never going to mention those again. Remember?
Yes, you're right. Yes, I'm sorry. Forget it.
It's more than I can. Just going into that bathroom still makes me crawl.
All right, the pact still stands. From now on, no more practical jokes in the home.
Good.
Actually, no, the exceptionally good thing about the takeover is the amazing variety of projects they're asking us to test bed these days.
All this development must be costing them a fortune.
No. Apparently they're awash with government money. Do you know, I wouldn't be at all surprised if the Min of Death didn't have something to do with it.
Min of Death?
Yes, you know, Ministry of Defence, spies, 007, secret agents, what have you.
You're joking.
Well, I am, actually, but it is a thought, isn't it?
Well, what's this agitator thing supposed to do, then?
Well, it manufactures without labour. The manager's dream, the shop steward's nightmare.
It wouldn't exactly have the workers standing cheering at the factory gates, either. Is it possible?
Well, they've had some success with the smaller version at head office, but apparently they're rather unstable. After a couple of hours or so, they tend to explode rather loudly and then disappear.
Bang goes another good idea.
Yeah. So they've sent us an even larger version.
Bigger bangs?
No. Not even a pop so far.
Well, what's the principle of the thing?
Well, take a large double cabinet. 2 doors, man-sized. Fill it with a lot of electronic wizardry, including, may I add, the latest of superconductors.
Super.
Organize a feed of pure running water, put the object in the left-hand cabinet, press the button, and then retrieve the said object from the right-hand cabinet.
I'm sorry, you've lost me. What's supposed to have happened?
Well, as the object trundles through into the right-hand cabinet, it allegedly leaves behind a molecular transparency in the first. Then, drawing all the necessary elements from the water, the object is then developed, and voila, there you have a perfect copy in the left-hand cabinet.
But it doesn't work.
Huh? No, of course not. I mean, the idea's brilliant, but in practice, no, it's just not on.
Why not?
Hmm? Well, superconductors are notoriously unstable except at sub-zero temperatures. Well, according to Frank, that is. Mind you, we had a lot of fun proving it didn't work. We even put the office cat in, gave her a little trundle, see how she'd make up.
Oh, Paul, how could you? Little Tiddles.
No, there's no danger to Tiddles. We made sure by testing it on ourselves first.
What?
Well, it obviously wasn't functioning properly, and actually we're getting rather bored. So it's Frank's idea. He said, why don't we make a copy of ourselves, send them back to the wives, and then we can have a night out on the town.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, it was only a joke. Anyway, Frank got through to the right-hand cabinet, okay, and we waited, and then a big nothing. And, of course, I felt honor bound to keep my side of the deal, so I had a little trundle myself, just to prove I wasn't scared.
And?
Another big nothing.
Well, it's ridiculous. You're like a couple of kids. Don't you realise you could have both been killed?
No, darling, it's not that dangerous. It's less harmful than X-rays.
Well, supposing it had worked and you'd ended up with two of you trying to share the same life.
Darling, if we thought there was any danger, we wouldn't have risked it. Just imagine, though, eh? Oh, would some power the Giftie give us to see ourselves as others see us, hmm? Right, quick shower, then grub. Oh, and then listen, after dinner, a little bit of Brahms and some mindless telly, perhaps?
Oh, I did tell Margaret that if she and Frank fancied a hand later on, they should pop over after dinner.
Cancel the Brahms and the mindless telly, Paul.
Well, you started it. She'd never even tried bridge until you suggested making up a four. Now you've got her hooked.
Hooked? She is besotted. She takes it more seriously than Omar Sharif.
I wouldn't like to bet on it. You get him along one evening, see if he can manage to take her mind off it. Do you want me to cancel?
No, it's all right. I'll have a quick shower, then I'll be with you.
All right, well, don't be long. I'm starving.
All right.
Hello?
Me, darling. Just missed the 5:30 by whisker. Sherry?
No, thanks. I've already had one.
Already? Hey, you're not turning into a little secret squiffer by any chance, are you? I just got myself one. I'll be with you. How about a little welcoming peck for hubby, then, eh? Faye, are you all right, Faye?
This time you've gone too far, Paul.
I beg your pardon?
Much too far. You promised me less than 5 minutes ago there'd be no more practical jokes at home. You promised me faithfully.
Faye, I haven't done any
I think it's
practical jokes.
despicable the way you engineered the whole conversation since you got home just to catch me out like this.
Faye, I haven't said a word since I've been in except, hello, would you
All
like
that
a
talk
sherry?
of man-sized cabinets and pure water supplies and putting little Tiddles in after you and Frank getting in first just to set me up to make a fool of me with one of your
Hey,
stupid
how do you know about the
jokes.
man-side cabinet? And what's all this nonsense about...
Just stop it. Stop it this moment, Paul. Or I shall be out of that front door now.
Faye, how do you know about the man-sized cabinet? And what... Oh, that's it, isn't it? I've caught you with a man upstairs.
No, I've caught you with a tape recorder upstairs. Just part of your stupid joke. Now it's run out.
Faye, where are the clean towels, darling?
What?
Oh, cleverer and cleverer. In the airing cupboard, little tape recorder.
He called you darling. Now, who the hell is he,
I'll
Faye?
show you who he is, Paul. Your bluff is about to be called. Come down here, little tape recorder. There's someone I want you to meet. Now, let's see you try to get out of this one, prankster.
Sorry, darling, the bedroom bonsai needed a little snip and a... Good God, it's me.
Yes, you. Casserole onto the stand. And you, pour the wine.
There we are, darling. There we are, darling, so you don't have to stretch.
Paul?
Yes, darling?
You?
Yes, my love?
Properly.
Faye.
No buts. I've had just about enough from both of you. I don't care which of you is real and which of you is phony. I simply refuse to have this childishness continue. Now, whichever of you two is guest at this table will be treated by whichever of you two is host at this table with the courtesy that convention requires between guest and host. Now, fill his glass up properly.
Thank you for that, darling.
Will you both stop calling me darling? You're driving me crazy, the pair of you.
Sorry, darling. Come on, Frank, for God's sake, pick up the phone. I need to speak to you. Hello?
And hello to you, too. 7243?
Hello, Margaret. It's me, Paul.
Hello, Paul, dear. How are you?
Margaret, I'm sorry to bother you. Do you think I could have a quick word with Frank, please?
Yes, I'll get him for you. Oh, by the way, which one do you want to talk to? The late one or the early one?
What?
You see, I've got two of them here. At the moment, they're fighting over the one pair of slippers. I tell you what, I'll get you whichever one manages to get the slippers. That'll be the real one. Never so possessive about his slippers is the real Frank. Shall I be a minute?
I'll wake up in a moment. Yeah, that's the answer. I'll wake up.
Hello, Frank speaking.
Oh, hello, Frank. Oh, thank Lord it's you. There's no mistaking that voice. Look, Frank, tell me I'm not going crazy. We did catch the early train home tonight, didn't we?
No, sorry, old son, it's the other one you want, the unreal one. Paul and I missed the train home tonight and had to have a couple of quick halves in the grotty buffet. You must be the Paul who isn't real, so I'll get the Frank who isn't real and he'll come and talk to you.
But I am real, do you hear me? I am real. Look, could you keep it down? You're going to give my wife a headache.
Hello, this is the real Frank speaking. Hello, Paul. Paul, are you there, Paul?
Yes, Frank, I'm here. Listen, Frank, you're not going to believe this, but he sounds exactly like you.
And looks like me, which is worse. I mean, I had no conception how ugly I was. Why on earth didn't you tell me about this mole on the end of my nose?
Thought you'd know.
Oh, no idea. I suppose I stopped seeing myself really years ago.
Well, what about my thinning crown and paunch? You never told me about those, did you?
I've seen worse.
Worse? You can see my head shining through the strands all over the place.
Now, I'm not talking about your hair, Paul. I'm talking about your paunch. The hair's bad, I'll grant you, but I mean, the paunch is all right, considering. I mean, it's not a patch on my paunch.
What are we going to do, Frank?
Well, take up jogging for a start.
No, Frank, I don't mean that. I mean the other thing, the fact that there appear to be two of us.
Oh, that?
Yes, that.
Well, I suppose we can meet and have a chat. Usual place? Quarter of an hour-ish?
You're on.
Ow!
Frank, what's going on?
Now, this is serious, Paul. Blight has managed to get hold of both my slippers.
Okay, come on, Faye, what's he up to?
Well, depending on which version you happen to be, he's either gone to make a phone call or gone to have a shower.
Well, I hope he has the decency not to use our bathroom.
Well, don't forget he does consider it our bathroom rather than ours, and that you, rather than he, is the doppelganger.
Fella, you can't be fooled. You can see I'm your real husband.
You're alike as two peas in a pod, Paul. Quite frankly, any second now, I'm sure I'm going to get one of my splitting headaches, which will probably last for hours.
Oh, good. Yes, that's the answer. One of your midweek headaches.
I beg your pardon.
Sorry, Faye. Don't get me wrongly, but you having one of your midweek headaches while I'm out would be somewhat of a comfort to me.
Now, I'm sorry, you've lost me. Why should my being in acute pain, whether you're in or out, be any sort of comfort to you?
Well, Look, I am going out for a while to meet Frank at the Duck and Partridge, right?
Hoping he'll confirm that you're the real Paul.
No, there's no problem. No, the Frank I've been speaking to knows I'm the real Paul, but the one he's leaving at home thinks that the Paul upstairs bawling his head off is the real Paul.
You mean there are two Franks as well?
I'm afraid so, yes.
Oh, God, how awful. Poor Margaret.
Look, Paige, it's a little delicate, right? So, how can I put it to you without causing too much misunderstanding?
Try me.
Right. Look, I'm going out, yes?
So you tell me.
And someone who looks, you know, not unlike me, is staying in, showering.
It would appear so, yeah.
And sometimes when I'm showering, and you are, you know, for want of a better word, in a playful mood, sometimes you sort of creep up the stairs, and then through the shower curtain, you know, so I do think a little midweek headache at this moment in time would solve all the...
How dare you even suggest such a thing at a time like this?
But Faye, he looks so much like me, you know, you could easily forget.
I am a happily married woman. I have been for more years than I care to contemplate. I wouldn't dream of doing such a thing.
Oh, good.
And furthermore, Paul, I would like to point out that until one of you turns up with irrefutable bona fides as to the genuineness of the product, headaches are from here on out part and parcel of the daily round. To put it somewhat crudely, Paul, the tap is hereby off.
Right. Right.
Evening, Harold. Paul arrived yet?
No. When he does, I'll be wanting words with him. Same as I'll be wanting them with you.
Sounds ominous.
The eyeball.
Oh, Major found it, did he? Problems?
Only Lily had a heart attack, that's all. Saw it staring up at him, winking as he went to down his whiskey. Wasn't funny, Frank.
I'm sorry. Does the Major know?
No, thought there's not to enlighten him.
Oh, good lad. Could you bring me a drink, do you think? Look, have one yourself to make up for the bottle.
That's very kind of you, Frank. Don't mind if I do.
Evening, Harold. Frank.
I want words with you, Paul.
Yes, I'll break the news if you like. Harold saved hearing it all over again. If you could just bring him a large usual.
Well, you make sure he gets the message loud and clear, and that'll be an end to it.
And I'll do that thing, Harold.
The Major?
Yeah, apparently the meandering eyeball winked at him just as he was about to guzzle.
And a packet of crisps, if you'd be so kind. Thank you, Harold.
And for me too, please, Harold.
Misery must have freaked.
Yeah, he did, apparently.
Does he know that it was,
No, Harold stayed still.
Oh, good chap.
£4.50.
Thank you, Harold.
Thank you. Listen, why don't we go round the corner, be a bit quieter?
Good idea. Keeps down Harold's line of fire, too.
Evening, Major.
Evening, Paul.
Major?
Egg?
Yeah, I'll let him mind. I'm starving.
Same as me. A small casserole for two doesn't happily stretch to three.
Yeah, well, imagine 2 steaks cut 3 ways, and you got roughly the picture as far as my dinner was concerned. And I got the fish with the fatty bit. Mind you, I got one on the boiled potatoes. Well, nothing obvious, man, but I think Margaret realizes I'm the real one. How about you?
No messages in the portions. Mind you, I think the other one won out on the casserole and the salad as well, and he knew it. You know, he kept looking down at my plate and smirking. Do I do that, right?
What?
You know, smirk.
No, and when you win.
Oh, that's all right, then.
And look on the bright side. I mean, Faye, knowing her as well as I do, I mean, she'd obviously have given the bigger helping to the guest than she would to her husband, particularly if food was in short supply.
Oh, thank you for that. So she does know I'm the real one.
Yeah, it appears so.
What happened, Frank?
Well, I think there's a time factor in it somewhere.
Time factor?
Yeah.
How come?
Well, we did it, right? We went into the left-hand cabinet, and the machine trundled us through, one after another, into the right-hand cabinet, just before we left, right?
Right. We waited, nothing materialized, and then we left, right?
No. They must have appeared in the left-hand cabinet after we'd gone.
You mean it just took longer than we thought?
Exactly. Well, and When they arrived in the left-hand cabinet, they'd have looked round, seen no one was there, and assumed that the machine hadn't worked at all, that it hadn't even trundled them through to the right-hand cabinet.
Of course.
Then they'd have realised the time and rushed off, just missing the 5:30 that we managed to catch.
Frank, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. You've got it.
Right, I need to say so.
Oh, Frank, I've just thought of something absolutely awful.
What's that?
Tiddles. There's 2 of us. There'll be 2 of her. She won't have had enough milk.
No, I already thought of that. I called the caretaker just before we left home.
And?
He said not to worry. He's already fed them both.
Woo! It's only me.
In here, Margaret. Find yourself a sofa and settle yourself. I'm having a pigging session.
Lovely you look while you're at it. Just like an advert.
Well, I'm fending off a headache. Besides which, in times of stress, I always find myself escaping to the chockies. Yeah, help yourself.
Not liqueurs, are they?
No, mints in the men.
Oh, good. Times of stress, I always find myself escaping to the sherry.
Oh.
Only just recovering. Took 3 black coffees before I dared even contemplate the stagger across the lawn. Touch too much. With a vengeance. Oh! I must say, my time of life, I'm not used to these sort of goings-on.
Well, I'm not exactly blasé about it myself. Honestly, Margaret, they were like a couple of kids at dinner, arguing over every little thing and watching each other's helpings like hawks to make sure the other one didn't get a larger portion.
My 2 nearly came to blows over the 1 pair of slippers. Quite dreadful it was. I was going to sort out the pyjamas position later on. I dread to think.
Oh, I've already sorted that, thank you very much. 2 beds made up in the spare room and an ongoing headache from here on out. They can squabble all night for all I care.
I couldn't possibly do that. I have to take a hot water bottle to bed with me. I'll be forever losing it. No, I was thinking more along the lines of one either side of me. You know, a bit like bookends.
Margaret, how could you? What would the vicar say?
What he doesn't know doesn't harm. Besides, I'm sure they'll both keep quiet rather than run the danger of ending up in the spare room. Being honest, Faye, I think finally I may come to terms with this thing. Having 2 men doing the odd jobs around the house and vying with each other for one's affections is really rather lovely. Mind you, Saturday nights could prove to be a bit of a problem.
Saturday nights?
Just thinking aloud. Nothing to fuss yourself with. Where are the boys, by the way?
The boys?
Paul's 1 and 2.
Oh, sounds like a papal history lesson, doesn't it? Oh, they're out. They both went off after phoning their various Franks.
And both Franks went off after their various calls from their various Pauls.
So it's the pub, then?
Think so. Do them good to have a bit of a nutter. Must be very worrying for them as well. I know I wouldn't like to see myself looking quite as real as that. Very disquieting.
Well, as long as they don't all end up standing at the same bar at the Duck and Partridge, it'd kill Harold's business stone dead.
Oh, I never thought of that. It'd be worse than those little pink elephants that occasionally come out of the ceiling there.
Do they?
Oh, yeah. Keep meaning to mention it. I never seem to get round to it.
Probably just as well.
There is one other option, of course.
What?
Come to terms with it.
What?
Get an amazing amount of golf in with 2 of us sharing the workload.
Frank, I'm sorry, Frank, you're just not on. I can't condemn my wife to a life of ongoing headaches just so I can get a few extra rounds of golf in.
Sort the headaches out easy, no?
How?
Turns each.
Frank, that is disgraceful. You're talking about the woman I love. The man I hate.
Well, just think about it.
No.
Enormous amount of golf you throw.
Final word, Frank. No.
Major.
Thanks.
Evening, Major.
Good evening, Frank.
Every time I think of that paunchy, shambling wreck of a man, that's me. I shudder. I do. I physically shudder.
What about the mole on the end of my nose?
Your mole is neither here nor there compared to my shiny head and shambling gait. I tell you, I'm a disgrace to the species.
Look who's here.
All arrived then? Hang on, we've already had this bit of a conversation.
Here he is
What are you
already.
playing
My
at this
round.
time?
Large usual for me, please, Harold.
Evening, Harold. Frank.
Usual?
Actually, can you make mine a large one? And a packet of crisps, if you'd be so kind, Harold.
And for me too, please. That's 2 packets of crisps and 2 large usuals, please. And have one yourself.
No, thank you.
We never thought we'd hear those words coming from your lips, Harold.
No, there you go. You're all right, Harold. You're a bit peaky around the gills.
Look, I've warned you both. I've warned you. But do you take the hint? Oh, no, not you two. You never know when to give it a rest, now do you?
I know what it is.
What?
The other 2 must have been in already.
Oh, that's a damn cheek. I mean, pushing their way into our locals going a bit far, wouldn't you say?
Oh, I certainly would.
No, I'm sorry, Frank. I'm not going to be driven out of my own local by a couple of doppelgangers. It's my turn to buy, and buy I will.
Yeah, you may be a bit of trouble, because my double's slightly cross from me at the moment.
What on earth for? We're all in the same boat.
Not exactly. I'm just a bit ahead of them. What? Managed to sneak him back off it when he wasn't looking.
That's my Frank. Listen, I'll go that way to avoid any confrontation. Frank. Just in case there's any muddle. Oh, yeah, good thinking.
Let's go and check the other bar.
Come on, Harold. There's a thirsty customer waiting to be served here. Major. There's no time for that. Harold's gone potty.
Look, I haven't had a drink yet.
Oh, sorry, wrong one. Come on, Frank, come on, let's run. Harold, I'm not one for telling tales out of school, but it's those 2 jokers who are causing all the bother. Isn't that right, Major?
Afraid I've rather lost track.
I'm going to teach you both a lesson you're never going to forget. Come here. Let me get at you. I'll teach you, but that's not doing it right.
Rotten trick. Get it, Harold, chasing us out like this.
I probably just wanted to drink in peace, same as we did.
It's no excuse. It's not a very nice thing to do. This can't go on, Frank. This just cannot be allowed to go on.
Well, I suppose it can, really. What are we going to do?
Serious problems call for serious solutions. We're going to have to murder them, Frank. Don't you understand? It's foolproof. We would be living testimony that we didn't kill them. I mean, even though they had our bodies on the slab, they'd still have us standing here alive. On second thoughts, if we used a gun, it would leave their fingerprints on the trigger and we could make it look like a double suicide, perhaps. Yeah.
Yeah, but, I mean, we haven't got a gun.
What? All right. We'll bludgeon them to death. That's it. 1 each. And we'll borrow Harold's baseball bat.
Yeah, but, I mean, you don't get many people committing suicide by bludgeoning, at least not these days.
No, you have a point there. Frank, I know. We'll poison their cornflakes. Yes, that's the answer.
Oh, but Paul...
Yes, mine can't resist his cornflakes, the greedy guzzling git.
But Paul,
What?
seriously, could you really contemplate seeing yourself dead, knowing that you'd actually performed the deed yourself?
No, you're right, I couldn't.
Well, let's hope they won't either. I mean, when they get round to consider the idea, because they certainly will sooner or later.
Do you really think so?
Yeah, I mean, it's guaranteed. I mean, if they manage to calm Harold down, they're probably sitting down there now talking about it over their second round.
What a dreadful thought.
Quite. I mean, sooner or later, we have to face up to the fact, unpalatable though it may be, that they are us. I mean, they think like us, they act like us. In any given situation, they're going to behave exactly as we would, because they are us. And the awful thing is that they know, beyond any shadow of a doubt, just as we know about ourselves, that they are the real ones.
And are they, Frank?
Oh, there'll be no problem finding out which the real ones are in the end. It'll become awfully clear, finally. And in the course of the next hour, by my reckoning.
How come? My God, you're right. Why didn't I think of that?
Rather exciting, isn't it?
No, Frank, it's horrendous. Come on.
Quite amazing. We've got 4 men between the two of us, and we can't even manage to produce a pair of them to make up a 4 for bridge.
Well, a selection of them should be back soon. I mean, I can't imagine them all standing round having a jolly drinking session together. Not in the present circumstances. Oh, speak of the devils, here they are now.
You do it for all the reasons you gave earlier.
Quite honestly, I feel a bit of a fool now.
Frank, please pick up that phone. Could be a matter of life or death.
Good Lord, what is going on out there? I better check.
Well, remind Paul I've still got a headache, would you?
I'll do that. At this rate, I'll soon have one myself. What on earth is going on out here? You do realise Faye's still got a headache,
Sorry.
Paul?
Hello, Margaret. Sorry. We'll try and keep it down.
Oh, no, Margaret, with you in a moment. We're just making a phone call.
A phone call?
You'll wait a second.
Margaret, everything will be explained. So why don't we just go into the lounge and we'll leave Frank here to do his little phone call in peace.
Well,
now, come on, there's a good girl.
Well, I'm old enough to be your sister.
Hello, Faye. Sorry about the kerfuffle. Just a slight crisis.
Crisis?
Yes.
We were
You
just
see, it was
wondering
Frank.
whether you
It was
boys
Frank,
would like a
remember,
hand at
there wasn't, in
bridge.
fact, a time factor here. You see, that's why he's just ringing head office now just to confirm the details.
I don't understand.
It's all right, Faye. Frank and I will explain it to you. You see, but we just want to make sure of the details. We don't want to worry you unduly until we know ourselves for sure.
Well, no, I really am worried.
It's all right. I'll just go and see how Frank's...
No, that's all, thank you. You've been very helpful indeed. Goodbye, thank you.
Well?
3 hours, 27 minutes. Deviation of 5 minutes either way maximum in all tests, and some copies tended to go transparent about 10 seconds or so before.
So we could already be in the danger zone.
Well, if we're not, we're damn close to it. What are we going to do, Paul?
Well, realistically, there's not an awful lot we can do, is there? I mean, if it's us, it's us. So why don't we just go in there, have a hand at bridge, and wait till we find out.
With a tension like this, I'm bound to make a hash of the bidding.
No, you'll be all right, Frank. You'll be all right. And also, I promised Faye after last week's shambles I wouldn't make any more penalty doubles, so...
Oh, thank goodness for that.
So there you both are, finally.
Hello, Faye.
Hello, Frank. You all right? You look a touch warm.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a day.
Take your seats opposite partners, please, gentlemen.
Well, Paul, are you going to tell us?
Oh, yes, I suppose it is time to share the burden.
Cut for deal.
No, Margaret, the secret of the frenzied phoning is about to be revealed.
I know that. There's no reason we can't go on cutting and dealing, is there? We've been hanging around waiting for a game for positively eons.
You're absolutely right, Margaret. There's no reason at all. Right, 1 card for me.
Faye? Two of diamonds. Dash! You must be able to do better than that. 10 of diamonds to beat. Come along. Don't just sit there moping. Take a card.
Sorry, no.
Well, turn it over, dear.
I don't think I need to. I think I can guess what it's going to be.
Oh, that surely wouldn't be allowed. I mean, you could guess it was the ace of hearts or whatever.
It's not the ace of hearts, the ace of spades, the card of death.
Clever boy. We win your deal, partner.
Superstition, Frank, it doesn't mean a thing.
Of course not.
Shuffle in front and cut behind. Your shuffle, Paul.
Sorry.
Well, come on, Paul, now, out with it. What is the big secret? The secret of all that furore?
Well, it's perfectly simple, really. It was Frank that remembered. I'd totally forgotten.
Forgotten what?
Hmm? Well, that all the reproductions of the objects they made with the smaller version at head office, they worked fine, except for one small thing.
Come along, Paul. You're going to take the spots off the cards. Surely that must be enough shuffling. Pass them along to Faye for the cut.
Sorry, I was forgetting.
Yeah, don't.
There we are, Frank. Deal away. Yes, well, go on.
Right, the small point that Paul was about to mention is that after a few hours... Did I put down 2 cards down?
No, it's fine.
Is that after a few hours, all the copies blew up.
What?
They were perfect, but unstable. We've just checked the timing. They seem to have a lifespan of 3 hours, 27 minutes before they explode, leaving no trace at all.
And that, to my mind, is what is going to happen to whichever pair of Franks and Pauls isn't real.
You mean we could all be killed?
We could, Frank and I, but no, not you two, not you and Margaret. It's not that sort of intensity. It's more of an implosion, really. It just destroys itself, or rather destroys whoever is the copy.
which ones are you two? The real ones or the falsies?
We don't really know.
Surely you must have some idea.
We think we're the originals. But so do they.
Is there any sort of indication, warning of some sort before this happens?
No, not really. Well, oh, yeah, sorry, some of the objects, they did go slightly transparent 10 seconds before they exploded. Some didn't, but no, apart from that, no.
So any time now, either we two or the other two will just disappear with a bang. Well, I just thought of something. Right. Well, we must warn them. They may not have thought it through.
You're right. I'll try and catch them at the duck and partridge before they leave.
But can't it wait till after the bidding?
Margaret, can't. Time is rapidly running out. It could be minutes.
Well, this is turning out to be the funniest game of bridge I've never not had, if you see what I mean.
Well, hang on a little while, Margaret. It could get even funnier. Have you heard the one about the exploding bridge player?
No, it's not a matter for jocularity, Faye.
I quite agree, Frank. Bridge is certainly one game where one can do without that sort of levity.
I'm not talking about bridge. I'm talking about the fact that any second now there is a 50-50 chance that Paul and I could be just whipped off into limbo, unmourned, because to all intents and purposes we shall still be here. What are you going to do then, Margaret? What are you going to do as a wife if I'm whipped off into limbo?
Play three-handed until the real one turns up?
You just don't care, do you? You just don't care a damn, and you never have done. Give you enough medium dry sherry, enough bridge, and enough income, and you'll plod happily along with any old Frank.
Frank, how dare you?
Because it's true.
Come on, Frank, be fair. I mean, you set Margaret up with a loaded question like that. What do you expect? If I explode I'm not real, how would you feel?
What a lovely little poem, Faye.
I just want a little loving understanding, that's all. I mean, because if it does happen to be me, I personally shall be very, very upset.
Duck and partridge. The Major speaking.
Hello, Major. Is that you?
I've just said it's me. Who's that? What are you doing bringing me here?
It's me, Paul.
Oh, hello, Paul. How are you all?
Oh, fine, thank you. You know, just a little rushed. Tell me, Major, have Frank and I left, or am I still there drinking with him? Hello, Major. Hello?
Cheers.
Did you manage to catch them?
No, afraid not. At least I don't think so. I got the Major.
Would you take your seat, dear, and let's get on?
Sorry. Right. Let's see what fate has decided to deal me.
Are you going to bother picking up your cards or not, Frank?
I'm sorry, darling. I was miles away.
Go. Well.
Good Lord. Well, that's very bad form to talk about it, but you're going to discover sooner or later. I would just like to say that after being dealt a once-in-a-lifetime hand like this, a man could die happy. I'm going to bid a straight grand slam in no trumps, all on my own.
What?
All 13 tricks to be won, and no problem at all. What you're looking at, it's a lay-down. Well?
Frank, you can see right through you.
No, I'm not bluffing. It is quite honestly the best hand of cards I've ever been dealt in my entire life.
No, Frank, I don't mean that sort of see-through. We can actually see through you. You're slowly going transparent.
Oh, you think?
Afraid so.
Looks as though you and I've lost this particular game, Paul.
It looks that way, Frank.
I shall miss you.
I miss you. You've been a good friend.
Goodbye, Margaret. Sorry about all those mean things I said just now. You go on looking after the real Frank as well as you always have done. All right? Goodbye, Frank.
It's all right. There's no danger.
Oh, God, how awful, poor Frank.
Oh, Faye, he's disappeared. My poor Frank's just disappeared. And his card's still there. And such a lovely hand. How can fate be so cruel? Oh, Frank, where are
Margaret, don't upset yourself so much. Margaret, shh. Remember, the real Frank is on his way home now to comfort you. This will all be like a bad dream tomorrow. Remember, that was just a good photocopy. Like I am.
Well, Paul, how long do you think you've got?
I don't know. 30 seconds, no more.
God, how awful.
Look, Faye, there's not much one can say or do in 30 seconds, is there, except thank you. Thank you for the memory and for the life we had together. Even though I apparently didn't live it. But the most important thing, Faye, don't forget, I love you. I've loved you the first moment we met.
Paul?
Now, come on now, Faye. Faye, no, don't upset yourself.
Will there be some sort of warning like there was with Frank?
I don't really know.
No, there, Faye. Don't take it so hard. Remember what he said. Only photocopies.
Oh, but it was so real, Margaret. So awfully real.
Here they are now.
Oh, my God.
Dry your eyes. Don't let them see how upset we've been.
You rushed back. Yes, we just remembered the small-scale experiments.
I was just worried they didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah, it was Frank. I've totally forgot. Frank remembered, you see. There's a time factor involved. 3 hours, 27 seconds. Are they upstairs?
You're too late, Paul.
You mean...
They blew up. One after the other. They blew up and disappeared before our eyes. It was awful. Absolutely awful.
They've gone.
We are the real ones! We are the real ones!
Two people who are just as real as you are have just died in this room. Now, whatever they were and wherever they are now, they deserve better than this.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Faye. You're absolutely right. It was absolutely unforgivable. But, you see, we've been under a bit of a strain. We were beginning to think that they were the real ones and that we were the copies.
You see, we didn't know that we were the real ones until after they'd exploded, as it were. But I'm very, very sorry. Paul's quite right. It was unforgivable.
It's all right, Frank. I'm sorry I lost my temper. It's just... It's been such a strain.
I know, darling Faye, but listen. Remember now, huh? The nightmare's over.
Oh, yes. Over.
Oh.
Come and sit down, Frank. Let me just look at you.
All right.
I'm so sorry I upset you, but honestly, the relief. I can't but get...
It's all right, darling. It's all right. You weren't to know how upsetting it was for Margaret and me. Oh, most extraordinary thing. My headache's gone completely.
Well, that's the best news I've heard all day.
Oh, you're incorrigible.
Hey, Frank, come on. Let's have a look at the cards we would have been playing with, then we'll call it a night. Oh, my God, what a terrible hand. Look, no wonder he decided to take the easy way out.
Paul.
I'm sorry, darling, I'm sorry.
Good Lord. Oh, really, I mean, with a hand like this, a man could die happy.
Oh, don't say that, Frank. It's exactly what the other Frank said, and look what happened to him. You're just tempting fate saying something like that.
Never ask you. A straight grand slam in no trumps. It's incredible. What are you staring at? Huh? Hello? Anybody there?
You're going transparent, Frank. Just like the other one did. You're going transparent.
Paul, do something. Don't just sit there. Do something.
There's nothing I can do. The whole situation's impossible. The other two exploded. We are the real ones. This can't be happening.
Oh, what can I do? Help me, help me. What can I...
God, what's gone wrong? What on earth's gone wrong? Faye, how long? How long before the other one exploded?
It was about 15 seconds. He thought it would be longer, about 30 seconds, but it was only about 15. He just had time to tell me that he loved me, and then there was an explosion and his seat was empty.
I don't understand this. I don't understand this.
Neither do I, Paul. Neither do I. Oh, I love you.
What are we going to do, Faye? What are we going to do?
We must call the police. I'll go and do that now.
could we possibly say to them that both our husbands exploded before our eyes when it should only have been one of them?
Oh, we must do something.
Oh, Frank, what am I going to do without you? And the awful thing is, he was right about me, Faye. All those things he said about me were so near to being the truth. I do like my bridge too much, and my sherry too much. Oh, if only he'd come back to me, I'd never sit down at a bridge table again.
What about me? I was just as bad. I never gave my poor little Paul all the love and affection someone as sensitive as him needed. No, it was always midweek headaches and feeling a bit off colour all the time. Oh, Margaret, I miss it so already. If only he'd come back to me.
The same with my poor little Frank.
Faye, Frank's a little bit 7 sheets to the wind, but I'm as sober as a judge.
Frankie, and Paulie. I'm very sorry, darling. I've just had another 2 minutes.
Hey, girls, are you all right? You look as if you've seen a ghost.
You haven't been tipping, have you, girl? Not over a two-handed bridge. A terrible game of tipping. I expect you're so amazed at me being able to get that right. This is my state of somewhat wonted insobriety, but it's elementary, my dear Watford. I mean, table set up before, and I'm afraid I certainly wouldn't be up to it this very night.
So we're very sorry, because you see, what happened was we missed the early train. I think it was, and then we missed the next train. In fact, we missed every damn train. The British Rail were kind enough to bring along the rails on the off chance that we might be able to get them. And in fact, we have got. Yeah. We both got a confession.
Oh, confession. Frank, yes, quite right. So should. We've been celebrating. In my case, rather too well.
You see, head office sent us this wonderful new piece of equipment.
Yeah, it's the most wonderful machine in the world.
And it works. It works. It's fantastic. Well, it's not fantastic. It's more fantastic. It's incredible. It's a walking, talking, 3-dimensional photocopy, and it's absolutely wonderful.
Tell me, did our doubles arrive home safely?
Actually, Faye, it was Frank's idea.
No, you take all responsibility. I couldn't take it. He
said, let's make a copy of ourselves and send them back to the wife.
Yeah, but he said yes, yes.
And so we did, so we had a night out on the town.
Yes, he said, whizzo. And we did.
And we certainly did.
Why 2 each of you, Paul?
What? Pardon?
I mean, if you had to be so stupid, thoughtless, hurtful, cruel, wicked, juvenile, infantile, puerile, why not just send 1 each of yourselves to break our hearts and give us the shock of our lives into the bargain? But 2 each of you, Paul. That's cruel beyond measure.
Faye, I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't you? Well, let me help you to understand. She's talking about the fact that you wickedly sent 2 each of yourselves home to us so that we could have the fun of watching them explode and disappear and die before our eyes.
Oh? Look, Faye, Margaret, look, what we did, terrible. But I swear to you, on my honor, that we only sent 1 each of us back here.
No, it's true. Just goes on.
Well, 2 each of you arrived.
Exactly.
Oh, my goodness. Well, there's only one thing that can happen.
What?
Well, our copies must have gone back into the cabinet, thinking it hadn't worked.
And it had?
Margaret.
My God, Faye, I'm so sorry. Look, Faye, no, Faye, I promise you, it's all over. I promise we'll never, ever do anything so stupid again.
No, too damn right we won't. Look, I'm very sorry.
And me too.
Thoroughly ashamed of myself.
So you should be.
Honestly, I'm so sorry. Bollocks!
Frankie's a little seven sheet to the wind.
Me?
Yes, I'm unbelievably completely sober. Am I doing